Hi, today I will share with you a customer success story from Canada, how an innovative college is using virtual and augmented reality for knowledge transfer. The college is Mohawk College, and it's a partnership that we've forged with them in this area. And the focus is immersive solution and technical vocational training and to uplift the workforce. It is an exclusive collaboration in Ontario region, and it's focusing on both innovation, training, education, but also applied research of how augmented virtual reality can be used. The entire idea is to reduce risk, lower cost, increase effective knowledge transfer, and also to work together with other partners, industrial, commercial, and government. The idea is to expand the number of augmented virtual reality assets and to deliver these training solutions. So what I like to do is not only to me to talk, but also to share feedback from the usage and from the teachers and students. And one thing that we realized quite quickly is that a lot of teachers associated this with gaming, virtual reality, but they realized soon that can be used in many different areas, and one of these areas is avionics. So we will hear from Sean Morrison. He will talk about how they use this for the modern 737 aircraft, because today they have an old 727, but they can't really train on the new aircraft because it's too expensive. Not only that, but he will also share with us how he could fully explore, for example, an engine, things that he couldn't do in real life without having the X-ray vision that the platform provides. So this is a very practical and tangible example of how they benefit. Let's listen to Sean.
The role of an avionics person on an aircraft has really significantly increased, and this is becoming a more and more high-demand profession. Even when I started, avionics was primarily chasing wires. There's communications, navigations, and autopilot systems primarily. Now everything on an airplane has a wire attached. Wheels and brakes have wires attached now. Sensors everywhere. Computers are playing a bigger and bigger part in our industry, so we're trying to bring that forward in our course. We've got a 737 NG maintenance trainer, virtual maintenance trainer, where all the students can walk around the airplane. I can trigger faults, and they have to troubleshoot to fix them. What I used Creator AVR for the first time was the first experience that these guys have had in a classroom setting with both the goggles and augmented reality, with a QR code down on the desk and moving around it with their phones, or a tablet would be better for the AR experience. In the virtual world, they can break them, and we're not in trouble. So resources are extremely expensive. Airplanes obviously are extremely expensive, especially to get their hands on the newer technology, the current technology. Our 727 at the airport was built in the 60s. It's great for learning, but it's not experience on a modern passenger jet. The virtual maintenance trainer gives us, and the Creator AVR gives us the experience of almost hands-on, virtual hands-on. They can actually move around, handle things. We played with the jet engine a fair bit, and you can actually see all the different sections. Whereas even if we had a real jet engine in front of them, you can't pull the engine apart and show them what goes on inside the compressor section. Whereas with the X-ray tool and the exploded view while it moves, you can do that with the virtual reality and augmented reality.
So thank you for that, Sean. Let's move on to the health care sector. We will hear from Christy Taberner. She's professor in innovation and applied health research. And she will tell us a bit about how she's using the AVR platform for patient diagnosis application to improve the quality of care, interprofessional understanding of roles, and more effective communication. Also, she has a very interesting approach. She does a gender-neutral approach where there's no ethnicity, and she's using avatars for that. They're also looking for a decision-making support system. This is a longer presentation, so today we're not going to listen to the entire presentation. If you are interested to hear the entire presentation, you're welcome to contact us at Eon Reality, and we will send that to you. Let's listen in.
Thank you for staying, like I said, and thank you to Eon for having me here today. So my name is Christy Taverner, and I'm Faculty of Health Sciences at Mohawk College, which is in Hamilton, not Toronto, but very close. But I don't know if you know what's going on with the Raptors, but I'm sure you do. But we have like Raptor Nation happening, and we're all pretty much as a country obsessed with basketball right now. So what's that? We the North, that's right. So it's a pretty big game tonight for us. Okay, so about Mohawk College. So yes, we are in Hamilton, which is about...
So as I said, we're not going to listen to her whole presentation, but she's talking about the School of Health and what strategy she has in health studies. She's talking about the simulation-based learning aspects, and the priorities for quality and interprofessional experience, the benefits, some of the partnerships that she's doing, and what we're doing in terms of academy and development studio, and also the timeline of how we work together. Very interesting presentation, I would say. This is the shadow dancers, the avatars that she's using as a part of the training, and she's using that in Creator AVR. And the patient diagnosis applications. And again, this is in augmented virtual reality in our platform. And what the takeaways are, why this is so good to use, and also next steps, what they are doing as a next step in terms of decision support. So very interesting presentation. I'm encouraging you to contact us to learn more. Okay, and now let me go to the next one. So this is the Dean, Kurt Muller. He is at the McKeel School of Business, Media and Entertainment. And he had a presentation, a very interesting one, at the inauguration of our partnership. And he was talking about that this is, again, not only used in entertainment, but healthcare, where they use it now, education, logistics, manufacturing. And also that it's not just one industry, but he sees also areas such as the car manufacturer, large retailers, logistics, etc. Let's listen in a little bit. Actually, the video will be after I present also the president, Ron McKirley. And he's proud to open the center. And he talks about this being a provincial hub for innovation, training, applied research. Okay. Let's listen in.
It's estimated that by 2025, which is a little less than 7 years away, AR and VR will generate more than $100 billion in sales, with consumer and e-commerce leading the way. AR and VR will change the way we interact with technology, and it won't just be in entertainment. We will see it applied to areas such as healthcare, education, logistics, and manufacturing, just to name a few. There was a growing need for people with the skills to develop AR and VR content, and it wasn't coming from just one industry. It was many industries, from car manufacturers to large retailers to global logistics companies, all of whose use AR and VR to train employees, reach customers, and create products. The demand was there, but there were no college programs in place to meet it. This program and the lab address that gap.
This partnership is an excellent example of how we succeed through collaboration. It's an exclusive partnership. Mohawk is the first college in Canada.
Okay, so there you have it from Mohawk College. There is a bigger story to tell, And as a precursor, we'll give you a little bit of story that we have from Singapore. That's something that you definitely want to listen in. We have stories from United States and how, for example, the U.S. Air Force is using this, but many other organizations. So, interested to hear more? Please contact us at the earliest. Thank you so much, and have a good one.